Hello world, this is JWP, J-Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, public offerings. Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins in SynthEdit, my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or the PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click, appreciated. I'll be continuing along, remixing, remastering some of my older beats in FL Studio. And once last I left off, I do believe I was sculpting the bass and just started on the toms. In this case, the toms were a little different. And I couldn't figure out which should be the fundamental frequency. So I brought in the synth toms, and the synth toms were lacking. So I'll probably go back to the original vintage toms here. I guess we'll just drop these now since they're not that great. Now the decision is which one, is the tom. So there's 2 there. Okay, I just dropped those. At the same time, too, they're not really that tuned. So I gotta get them tuned, right? On the headphones to start with here. Okay, and then I need to find these things. Okay. Clone. And of course, these are set funny, like they're tuned here. So I'm just gonna reset that, and then I'll reset this. So make sure it's the right note. Okay. Move these guys up. I think there's a little more. Then for the second one here, just need to move this one, right? Here, down, and then in a separate tom insert. Call this tom high or mid. It's toms, this will be tom low. And there's not much going on here. Just copy it over anyways. Oops. Of course, I'm going to rename it again. Just from L to M. Then I want to delete shifter, frequency shifter, and figure out where I'm going to move things. So I guess in order to figure out which note this is, I could probably calculate, right? So freeze somewhere, hold. Okay, so I actually have to wait for it to be all the way back, right? There. No. So one of these numbers should be divisible by the other. This is 87, and this is what? This is B. It's 63. What is this then? 180. So 180 is 90 here. An F. So that should be an F. What is this? A C. Okay, that's a B. So it looks like it's an F, right? Because the math says that it's an F. So this is a partial then. And this must be a partial as well. C, this is what B is, what C here. It's way in the middle. It's too high. Let's turn hold off. It might be a C, right? somewhere in the middle here. So C is still really high for a C. C sharp. This is G and this is an F sharp. F more likely. Again, another F. Yeah, this looks like F. G? G? F. C. F. Yeah, okay, so going with F here, but that's not in the key. Where do I want it? What F again? It's like F2. So 2 and then an E. So is that where I want things here? Let's give it a listen. Really looks like it's something else, right? I think I made it even worse. When it's down here, it's an E. So what really matters here? Like, it's not F sharp. Let's go with that. And then, yeah, go down to E here. I keep pushing space to try and pause it. Go with that. Let's see what sounds with everything else. Come on, this is so hard to move. The E just kind of hits proper. Okay, so then drop this over here, close everything else. And so I want this up one, right? F, maybe? So let's go to 5. Whenever it feels like playing. So I gotta find the point where it is playing, right? 5, 12. Can I say like select? Why did it sound like that? Oh, because I think it's hasn't been retuned. Yeah, no, just reset that. Okay, and then I can say select, right? Select pattern. Select all. Select by selected source. Okay, so here it is here. Okay, now I want the original, and I'll just compare here. And I gotta remember to close the old one, otherwise I'll accidentally save over it. Right? Over all my work, which is stupid. It's lucky that one time I didn't do a lot. I did kind of some stuff, but like not as far as, you know, sculpting a base. Okay. What does it sound like here? Over here, right? Okay, so this is the old one. It's bigger than So there's an obvious change between them. This one is not so much of an obvious change. So I'll pitch it up even more here. Go G. I do believe G is in the key of what? E major, G major, E minor, G major, G major, E minor. View scale major G. Okay, so G, what is this? A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp. So I'm not even in key. That's supposed to be F sharp. Come on. Why that's so sticky? Okay, and then yeah. G, F, G sharp, A, down here. E, F, F sharp, G. Okay, so G is in key. Let's try. Still feels a little higher. Nah, it's just because I just shifted everything down, right? Okay, so let's get this old one closed. No saving. Okay. So those are tuned now. Let's get this happening. You know, I'm just gonna drop this because yeah, it's just killing it. These roll out, yeah, these low passes aren't that great. What is this doing? Nothing, just volume control. Okay, let's get rid of these ones. I'm gonna get rid of those ones rather. Turn that off. And then that one. Okay, that can chill out. And then this one. This one. Bring those on. That's running. I'll start with the low tom. That's the medium tom, right? Why is it sometimes I don't even do anything? I just, move my finger a little bit and 50 things happen. It's so annoying. I miss a regular mouse. And my tap sensitivity is on like the lowest. And still I manage to click things and grab things and copy things and move things and delete things. It's just awful. Just turn off gestures. They weren't so convenient. Sometimes inconvenient. They're more convenient than they are inconvenient, though. So that's why they're still there. So moving on to drums. Engagement point 12. Bringing the instrument in at 12. It's super loud. So I'm just going to reset this here. Then this guy down to 12. This is probably not stepped. It usually isn't. Like 3 might just do a couple 3s. Okay, so 12.5. So I'll just do one more, right? 7.5, and then bring on the compressor here, and just drive. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This. Then move this up. As well, do I want to get rid of that partial? Probably not. It sounds fine, right? Look at how thick that is. One thick drum. What kind of waveform does that look like? How did that even change to a oscilloscope? I don't remember changing that. I always remember it being a oscilloscope. Okay, so yeah, let's try it some more here. Just gonna break it right as usual. Okay, so I'll bring in the fuzz already. Look at that waveform even. This drum is dirty. Okay. So I'm just gonna drop this. Okay, I just want to loop that one part. It's just happening, right? Okay, bring it down. Still has some noise. It's livable, but I still want to. Okay, and then slowly step it down here. So a lot more sustain, a lot more decay, a lot more body, and a lot more in the middle transient. The usual attack is coming too. What was it, about 12? The hiss starts. Okay, so I don't want it to take over the beat. Let's listen to the kick. I want it shorter than the kick. Let's hear it longer than the kick. It's definitely longer. Maybe the same as the kick. So you're shorter than the kick. We're right there. Sounding good. Okay. I'll bring that to unison here. Of course, a little lower than the kick, so at about -30, its highest point. Grab another one of these. Let's here. Oof. Of course. I want to bring this down. There. 36. Just kind of touch. Comes up a little bit, so gotta be actually touching it on a single hit, right? And a little bit more. There. That should be good. Okay. Okay. And the medium tom here. I almost just want to copy everything. I might as well, except for the frequency shifter. I just got to remember what note I'm on. I believe F sharp, right? How do we go F sharp 2 to F sharp 2? This is we don't even do it. It doesn't change. So it's just not even supposed to be there. Okay. Go ahead and drop that in, and then I'll just remove the frequency shifter because it doesn't need to be changed. And then I'll pull this. Let's zero this. Zero that. What is this? This one's not doing anything, eh? Okay, I can pull that from the first one. And just listen to it, I guess. I mean, it's not too much of a change, right? Honestly, not a whole lot of change. I don't know where the second one went. Because I turned off the second one. Or turned, yeah. So -4.5. It's very indiscernible, the difference between the two. Let's hear it in the beat. It's interesting how like undiscernible it is by itself, but once I put it with the beat, you can really tell the difference between the hits. I think it's writing the bass too, right? If it's writing the bass, shouldn't the notes be following too then? So I gotta figure out what note that is, right? And then get that. Okay, so what is this? This is a A. It's an A. So what's the original? G? Where is it? There it is. So So G, then A. I kind of like the way it sounds now. Let's try it, I guess. It's gotta be higher G. Come on. It's so annoying when it sticks. Okay, and that's not even there anymore. I just didn't do it either. I should have put it in a separate state. I will put it in a separate state, so let's put it in a separate state. Separate state. This is 0. Okay, and then give me this one. Separate states. This one is what? E? Well, this one's obviously lower. It does kind of sound wrong, like it's creeping in. It kind of brings more billion. So I'm gonna side with, you know, the actual notes. So that's where that at. I'm gonna keep that there. I just want to double check the. You know, check the notation or the volume. Guess that's fine. That's a little loud. That's about the same. Okay. Just listening to it, I don't listen to it sort of unbridled and on. Just too loud. Or if it's extra loud. Now that's nice and loud. I want to hear it the other way again. I think it's going to switch to the other part. Kind of like that better. This does kick a little harder though, just because it's harmonics, right? Yeah, this sounds more natural, so let's leave it there then. Okay, so I have a guitar and a piano playing at the same time in the same thing. Let's switch to, what do you call it, mode here? Consolidate. So these aren't split. Kicks aren't split, so I'm stuck in arrangement mode here. Okay. Gotta set them to their own channels, right? So rhythm, piano, I'll call this piano. And then guitar. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this over. Oh. Ooh. Yo. Not even any effects happening there. Okay, so what are these delays doing here? Pans. Pans. I got 2 pans. Stereo offsets. Crazy amounts. Ping pong. So is this doing like a stereo sort of thing? Let's send that. What happens if I kill one? Right, because they're balanced, right? This is the damn thing the, what do you call it, does? Why does it sound normal when it's over here? Is it like being... Okay. So why dry, wet? So wet is always 100%? Okay, so this is dry. It's pure wet. I can still hear the dry though. Okay, I need just this part, right? So why can... Oh, there's mix level, okay. Okay, so it's doing pretty much the same thing as stereo enhancer. So... So they're matching now? With stereoing something, it's just adding an extra little bit of signal, I think. It's not actually delaying anything because the pan and the offset is nullifying itself, right? So I'm going to leave it the way it was. Just wanted to know where it was at, right? I mean, it's not the greatest by any means, but it's where it's at. Again, we want credit presser before delay. I'm just going to get rid of this other one. Both of them here. Let's make sure this is at 25. Let's make sure things are a little equivalent still. The opposite direction. Okay, so they're not the opposite direction. Piano this way. If we turn the delays all the way up, right, it comes back online. Let's fix that. Okay, compressor before. Just tidying up a little bit here if my mouse gestures ever feel like cooperating. Okay. Super quiet. Let's bring them in. This piano Digitic? Piano, right? Okay, so it's... I don't know why the guitar is so quiet. Is it in the notes? It is the notes, okay. Those chords kind of suck. Well, those aren't even chords, those are just the notes. Those notes are just really low. I'm gonna boost that. Just because the notes are so low, that's the velocity they're hitting. And it does need like some body. I don't think that's velocity, right? Like, just all the same note. Who is that? Pretty sure that's Quantum Leap. Okay, it should be fine. It's detuned. Let's not detune it. And tremolo, stereo. Okay, from there it's alright. A little bit on the quiet side. I should maybe boost it. That's what it's like without any changes. So I'm just gonna turn the guitar down a little bit here. Because that's how it's gonna get baked, right? It's a little loud. Okay. Matter of fact, I should probably do my baking now. What has changed? It's the toms, right? So all that really needs to be changed. The hi-hats, are they the same notes? I hope. Yes, they are. Okay. So I just need to bake the toms. I'll do that now. It's too bad they're already mixed. Just to get them out of the way, I guess. How does those look? Okay, so those are looking nice and loud. I need to push right click. Then here and there and there. Here, there. Okay, where's Tom? Must be this thing. That's shaker. That's controversial. Okay. Wrong file here. This one. Okay, here we go. So that's actually, I'm just going to delete these. And then get rid of that. And then I'm going to get rid of, actually that should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, save. So the other one, same thing. Here, it just took a second to find it. Again, I lost Tom, so I'll just grab any one and I just need to name it Tom's too. It should be Tom's? Tom? Tom 2. So what was this one called? Toms. Okay, so I'm just thinking that Tom. Okay, those are ready to go. Just recording, everything else is fine. 24 bits, no jittering, doesn't matter. Leave remainder, go. Then RX. Ugh. Head's getting a little sweaty. Sweaty head. So module chain, batch processor. Still waiting for it to export. Shouldn't take that long. Just gonna have to watch me drink coffee. And iced tea. Okay, so that's done. Let's bring them in here. Up in that one. Why is that an MP3? Oh, that's just like a precut. Okay. So these two and go. And that should only take a second. Heading over here, jumping back into consolidated. Get rid of toms. They're not already gone. Okay, go to audio. Remove toms. Okay. I could probably just drag and drop. I think. No, it's not open. Okay, so that's done. Clear the list. Close that. Close that. Add audio clip. No, let's face. Okay. Clone. 2. I want phase, right? 2 phase. Okay. Then I'll move them into place. What is the order here? Base toms. That was risky. Sometimes Full Studio crashes when I do that. It has in the past. Okay, so piano, guitar have to be split. They are not split here, so I gotta re-render those out. I get for not paying attention, I guess, right? Okay, so I gotta go back to console or arrangement, and then back to these guys. They're already sort of pointing outwards. I should actually check the tones here. And I'll scrap this, move this down. And what is this? Put that in place, and then that's in place. I'm just checking. They need their destinations. Are they really that loud? Yeah, it's just my headphones are really loud right now. I'll turn them down a little bit. Yeah, so now I gotta do the guitar and piano here into separate channels. Rhythm can now be deleted. Okay, one by one. This master, this precuts, current track, a bunch of garbage in here. Won't matter, this will get dumped anyway because everything will be saved into the zip, and I lost my file name. So to do that, this is piano. I'm gonna actually add this to favorites because it's getting annoying having to do this every time. Favorites, add this folder. I think it's actually already in there. Okay, here, and then this is piano, so I'm just gonna grab bass and rename it piano. And then this one is guitar. And it should be in favorites, right? Here. Yep. Hot in here all of a sudden. Try to open my window. I can't remember why I closed it. It's being noisy or smelly. It was smelly. That's done. Turn these off. Did I do the toms turned off? I can easily tell if the nodes changed with, you know, the effects off. Yeah, I did. I baked them with it on. Okay, so it looks like I get my chance to do everything again. Tom 2. Okay. I also have to delete the old ones, otherwise it'll make new ones. Okay, so toms, everything toms goes. Shift delete, also get this MP3. Okay. Then guitar, looks like guitar is armed. I don't know why these are lit up. Looks like it's ready to go. All right. Yes, okay. So this recording render, it's 24 bits and leave remainder, go. Just want to go open that window again. These lab sessions are getting so tedious. I got so many beats to do. This is only like the first album. There's still embryogenesis that I've been pumping out too. Oh, if only there was a faster way to do all this. I'll just get faster at it. I mean, all right. At one point, I never used compressors either, so it's just going to be volume balancing, and that's it. That's done. Okay. So I'm going to drop these. I don't know if I could just replace them. I don't want to. Drop that. Drop this. Probably just drag and drop now that I have the folder. Well, I had the folder open. I don't know why I closed it. Okay, here, 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 and I want these. Oh, these have to actually be phase optimized, right? View, view, do, getting delirious. Tomorrow's Friday, Freestyle Friday. Yeah. Okay, open and go. And this time I'm going to do BRB. Alright, so that's done. Clear the files, exit that, exit this, head back to FL, and bring them in. Of course, now I have an extra thingy here, so down, and grab all these, the ones with the P here, piano and guitar. Move that over, bring them over, drag them and drop them in. Okay, so piano and guitar are non-existent. Why? Are they muted? I turned them all on, didn't I? Oh, on. Okay, so why? Also, I only had the selected region. Bugger, so I gotta do it all again because I only had the selected region. So I'm just gonna get rid of these again and again and again. All right, actually, let's undo that. And then I gotta select them all again. I want to permanently delete these. See what I mean about copying things? Yeah, thanks, Windows. My God. Okay. All it takes is one little nudge and you get like 50 new files, especially when you're like holding on to like 30 files. Yes, permanently delete them. You get like 60 files just from one little tap and move. Okay, enough complaining. Enough of this complaining around here. Why aren't you guys playing? Like, what the problem is? I'm playing now. Why didn't you? play when you're recording. At least it remembers its name and its location. Okay. Again, do it again. Man, it still stinks. It's like the pot. It's annoying when you're trying not to smoke, right? When you're just trying to chill and someone else is smoking pot and fucking gets you stoned. Contact buzz. It's annoying. Get off my nose. It's hot. Okay, waiting for this. I might as well open RX. Maybe for a non-smoker, it's not so bad, but when you're like every once in a while smoker, or you've been a smoker in the past, as soon as you get like a little hint of the marijuana, it just like reactivates, your buzz. Reactivates the buzz. It brings back the memory, and suddenly you're just chill mode, and you're like can't remember what you were doing and getting, okay. Process. Run, making mistakes. Yeah, I don't like weed. Every once in a while it's chill, when I'm having a drink or whatever, when it's chill time, but when I'm focused and you get that whiff of weed, it's just like, it's like putting on mitts and beer goggles, trying to do something important. It's annoying. And I'm going to enjoy the day when I live alone without a stoner in my home. Okay. Back here, hopefully these tracks actually turned out. If they didn't, it sucks that they didn't, and I don't know why they didn't, but hopefully they did. Okay, drag and drop here. And I want these two, that one and that one. So I don't know why. Maybe I had them muted. Hopefully it works this time. And yes, okay, so they're there. Nice and loud. Toms are nice and loud. These channels are turned off. So these channels. I didn't know you can do that. So what if I select a whole bunch? Zoom out. If I select a whole bunch, can I select a whole bunch? Are you gonna let me select them? No, I can't even. What's going on now? Okay, so if I select more than one, how do I do that? What's going on here? Okay, so if I select more than one, I can mute them all. And why are these all zipped? No. Ugh. Okay, so set size, and 100. No, that's not 100. Is that 100? Okay, so there. Okay, so it's good. Everything is pretty much in order, almost. Just organization, workflow. FL Studio used to be, pro for this, but lately it hasn't really been doing it for me. I feel like most of the time I am fixing old mistakes from image lines incompetence of just wildly doing things with, no enhancements, just throwing things into the mix. And everybody else is having fun with, and then I'm left with a mess. Granted, some workflow improvements like chopping on the playlist, but I asked for that a long time ago. Fades and stuff, but I don't really use. Just lots of whatever. Still ranting, just in a bad mood, I guess. Okay, so I'm here now. So if I select all these, no. I select all these, and I can turn everything on. And then get into it here, just testing. So loud. Okay, so those aren't going through. Totally forgot to send them. Then piano and guitar. Again. Just listening. Still listening. Okay, compressors. Why is this one even on? Patcher's really murdering these signals, eh? That's not too bad. Just seeing things. That's a little bit, quite a bit, in fact. Okay, they probably weren't cured. I don't know. Everything's different, right, every time. So, on the compressor, starting with piano. Jumping somewhat, has piano here-ish. Like this might be a louder part. Just go from here to here. Isn't there like a short part too, though? Yeah. Okay, so these three parts. These two parts are mixed in, so. I almost want to separate those parts. I don't really have time for that. I mean, if it ever becomes a track, then yeah, but not right now. Okay, so this is organ, right? Or harpsichord? What is this? Listening to it, it sounds like an electric piano. So I don't think I have E piano. You can chill out. I have pipe organ and piano. I don't think I have E piano. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just using boosting, right? So let's get that in. Piano. Yeah. Okay. Then compressor. This is a rhythm. So I'm going to use a rhythm. And engagement level 10. It is off, right? It is off. Turn off delay for now. Then no, I need engagement level. So 10. It's a little louder. Oh, yeah, but that chord, right? So I want the bottom to be there, so 1.5, a little more. The one channel is still kind of hanging out on the low end. So let's bring it up a little more still. Still too low. Let's try here. There we go. Quite loud, but it's fine. So bring in the compressor now. It's quite all over the place. Okay. Do some driving. It's a little loud for me. Bring that down. Make sure this gain is off. It is. I'm going to drive here. Okay, right away, too much sustain, right? Okay, so where does it start to sustain here? Right away. Okay, so I'm just looking for level consistency here. Maybe a little bit of push. Again, too much push brings too much sustain. I gotta turn it up. Okay. Maybe about 9. Start in there. It's a little bit more consistent. That one in the back isn't so much though. Okay, and compared to... it's a lot less release, right? Okay, so, but there's volume consistency. Let's try 7.5. It doesn't like it keeps starting in the middle. So don't start in the middle. Start where I told you to start. Okay, so 9 is too much. Let's try 6. 6 is probably not going to be enough. Yeah, 6 feels a little... let's check with everything else. Put 7.5. We'll try 6, just like, because that chord attack, if it's louder than everything else and then it's mixed with the beat, we'll see how that goes here. I'll just leave everything on. It's actually pretty consistent. Let's drop it to 0. Even still, normally it's consistent. Okay, so let's listen to the last part. Okay, so then we'll crank it to 9, which is too much. So what really makes it breathe, let's try 6. So it sneaks it in. Let's try 4.5. It's kind of where I like it because it hangs back. Everything else is pretty much balanced already. Oh, it is. 7.5 feels like the sweet point, but it brings in that second part a little too much. Let's say 6. And it just kind of sneaks in the last part. I guess my instinct tells me that it should be 4.5 though. 4.5, and I'll test it. And if I don't feel like it's there for that last part, then I'll fix this. Okay, so then on to guitar. Actually, I gotta bring this back into unison, right? Let's bring in a fresh one here. Oops, it's supposed to be after, right? Doesn't really matter where it is for the delay part, I think. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's put it after. It's supposed to be the last slot anyways. Okay. Out, and it should already be set, so I'm just going to start 0. Ow. That's too loud, right? A little bit. Help a little bit. It's really all about that bass. So let's drop this down to 6 and I'll kind of level match with the bass, even though it's not perceptual. Yeah, no, I gotta hear that bass. Everything else, nothing. Just wanna be sitting behind that bass. Why can I still hear it? Oh, because it's not completely all the way down. Okay. Give it a little bit of push. Okay, guitar. So guitar, I believe, has lots of parts. It's about the same, huh? It just doesn't have that chord. Okay, so... Got your compressors off, turn the delay off for now, bring in a guitar. Not bass guitar, electric guitar. Here. Compressor. Rhythm, turn this off. Then point of engagement, which is a little higher still. 10, right? 10? Yeah. Okay, so in. Get a bit of plus 1.5. Okay, so about there, it looks like. Again, there's no chords here. Maybe a little more. It's quite a bit quiet there. So a little bit more. I'll push it one more time here. Okay, bring in the compressor. I'm just going to look at it and close this, that, over here. Okay. That one note's really quiet, eh? Okay, so let's drive here. Oof. I'll turn that down. Loud for me. So a lot of attack. Lots of attack right away. Again, just looking for volume. Actually, not really. I'm looking for like a tone, right? Because pretty much already have volume consistency. There's nothing. Except for that one little note. I guess I'll go aim for some volume consistency here. Try 12. Okay, 18. It's a bit better. 7. 24. A lot of attack. Too much attack. Here with everything else. Would have blasted. Back off a bit. Add about half. It's quite a bit inconsistent. I like it at 24. It kind of brings a lot of attack and keeps things a little more consistent too. Okay, so drop that, turn this down. Then I need to bring in another one. Let's turn on delay, grab this guy. Drop it down here, just change the volumes. I'm going to save just because something's telling me in the back of my head, you should save right now. Have some coffee. Well, that's actually the end of the session. So I'll bring this guitar to Unity or to a comfortable position, and then I'll call it here. Okay, so close this. I'll reset these. I'm use this one. And then you. It's loud, right? Yeah, it is. Why is it so loud? What happened there? I lost my indicator even. This is never coming back. Okay, so why is it so loud? This? Yeah, because I did kind of crank it, right? Okay. Let's turn it off. Bring this up again as usual. What's my morph it's sitting at? Okay, that's where I want it. Limiter's off, right? Okay, good. Let's bring it in. One more. And remember, I'm listening to that bass too. Much. I'm going to sit under or beside the bass, perceptually as well. Kind of right there, I feel like there's one more here. Let's look at the toms. The toms are really... Okay, no, the bass and guitar are kind of the same timbre, so to keep the bass on top. Bring the piano. Piano's too loud. Drop this down by 1, 2. Okay, let's here with everything else and call it. Okay, so the synths aren't done. I'm going to hear it from the left. I'll save right after I hear about a few minutes of it. There's just no fixing that. I'll have to fix that later. Also, these synths are super quiet. Really listening to that bass on those rhythm instruments. It's also no limiter, right? Yeah. toms are really stealing the show. Where's the bass sitting? It's really loud. But the toms are still like, well, we're better. And they're like totally quieter. Okay, so they can come down a little bit because they are kind of like stealing the show here. It's like almost all I can hear all the time. They're still really stealing the show. Okay. It's like Sweet Spots isn't even doing anything. There we go. Okay. There we go. They can come up one. They're just as support, right? Yeah, now that's some more supporting. No, they're still kind of stealing it. Because that bass is so weak, right? There we go. All right, save and call it. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edits. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.